Welcome to Soul and Soil, a space where life is nurtured from the ground up, body, mind, and soul. Today, I invite you to reflect on 4 sacred paths that can lead us to inner peace and wholeness: psychology, faith, agriculture, and cooking. Together, they offer us a truly psycho-spiritual life, one rooted in the soil and elevated to the soul. Let's begin with agriculture. Tilling the soil is a spiritual act. It teaches us patience, humility, and surrender. The seed must die to give life, just as we must surrender our ego to grow in grace. The seasons of nature mirror the seasons of the soul. Working with the land is working with God. When our hands touch the earth, our hearts return to peace. Cooking. To cook is to serve, to nourish, to love. It transforms creation into communion, not just with others, but with God. Simple meals like the breaking of bread at Emmaus reveals Christ in the ordinary. Cooking mindfully can be a daily spiritual practice, a way to sanctify the moment. Healing always begins at the kitchen table. Then comes psychology, the understanding of the self. Psychology helps us name our pain, understand our wounds, and make space for healing. It is not opposed to faith. It is a lamp that helps us walk through the shadows. When we understand our inner life, we begin to forgive more, love better, and live freer. The mind needs a light, just as the soul needs grace. Faith, the cornerstone. Faith gives meaning to every other path. It reminds us that even when we don't understand, we are still held by divine love. It helps us see the sacred in the soil, the holy in the kitchen, and the healing in our tears. Faith transforms suffering into sacrifice and survival into resurrection. Faith is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of purpose. So why these 4 together? Because they are not separate. They are one rhythm of peaceful living. Soil feeds the body, cooking feeds the home, psychology feeds the mind, faith feeds the soul. Together, they make life whole, holy, and human. Thank you for joining me today on Atma Dwani. Let us continue walking this sacred path with bare feet on the earth, open hearts to grace, and minds renewed by truth.
Atma Dwani. Get the tools to resolve your life.